What's going on, guys? Just give me a minute. You're going to double check that we're live. Pretty sure we are. So Yep. So how's it going, guys? We're going to be kind of going over a few things. I didn't know that Clean wasn't going to be able to make it today. He might be able to make it, but I don't think so because I looked at his last message and he told me that he was going on vacation starting Saturday, but I thought it was last Saturday. So he probably won't be here. If he is, cool. Let's see what we got on the list today. We got Flex Coin still in pre-sale. Risk Coin sold out. Bombers, they kind of got like an all-in-one stop shop for raffles, social, trading, some other things. Brave Dogs, they're going to be having a mint coming up pretty soon. Laundromat, Titans, Book.io. I think they got a coin releasing. Corns Mint, the library pass from, who was it? Inmates, and then Toolheads from CNFT.io. So those are kind of what's on the stream for today. Let's go ahead and check out the first one. Might be a little bit of a shorter stream, but if anybody in the stream wants me to say anything, anybody in chat wants me to check something out, just let me know. We'll go ahead. We'll look at Flexcoin first. So let's go over to Flexcoin. I don't really have too much to say on this one. It's just I thought it was interesting to note that it's still minting or still trying to sell out. Let me open up share screen. Boom. So this one is still minting out. I know some people asked me last time that we were live, or maybe it was 2 times ago that we were live, to check out Flexcoin. I didn't think it was too hype. I think coins in and of itself are kind of dying unless they are one of those coins that have a lot going on, you know, like AADA and some of the other coins that are more legitimate, not these meme coins. I think those are the coins that are probably going to see more of the pumps. I don't think these meme coins are going to see much pumps. We also saw Risk. I did want to talk about Risk because I thought Risk might be an exception with Johnny Tran and Ultimate, especially with their partnering with Bankcoin and some other things. I really did think that they were going to pop off. And there's a few reasons why it didn't. We can go actually go check out Tap Tools. Risk. And then I have to share the entire screen. That's right. Boom. So here's Risk, and it's not doing the greatest, but I mean, if you did buy in pre-sale, you're up. So there's that. Here's the 4-hour chart. So we can really kind of see this is where it started. It did dip below the pre-sale a few times already. Pretty strong dip right there at 135, 134. And it kind of bounced back up. But this got listed on Wi-Fi, which maybe people knew, maybe people didn't know because it didn't get botted, which is good. But because it didn't get botted, it didn't have that crazy run-up. And the reason why it has these crazy run-ups is because on MinSwap, and I guess you can do it on Wi-Fi as well, but on MinSwap, you can put in unlimited, what is it? Like flexibility, basically, like 100% or 300%. Why can't I think of it? But yeah, it's basically like you can pay 50% more for your tokens to guarantee that you get them because you don't want to miss out because MinSwap is slow. So if you go put in an order, sometimes the order won't even go through for 5 to 10 minutes. And then if the price is moved within that time, which it does happen a lot because other people are doing the same thing, then you miss out. So that's why a lot of these coins have pumped. I guess MinSwap's not going to work. So they listed it on Wi-Fi. Whoops. Where's the... It came up last time. How do I buy on Wi-Fi? I just did this. Maybe there's a link here. Dex. How to trade. There's got to be a link, right? Links. This is the app, right? Okay, and then you go to Dex. And then you can go over to the token. You can check out Risk. I don't have it because I did sell it. I planned on buying back in, but after seeing what happened, it was a little confusing. I I thought that maybe they would launch on Wi-Fi for like a day, maybe even a few hours, and then go ahead and move over to MinSwap, because that way everybody had plenty of time to figure out Wi-Fi. They could buy without the bots. And then if there were bots on MinSwap, all it would do is help out the people who bought on Wi-Fi. So that's what I thought was going to happen. They did not list on MinSwap that I know of. Actually, let me go check just so that I'm not, speaking on my ass. But I don't think that they listed on MinSwap, which is a big reason, like I said, why it didn't pump. And that's completely fine. I personally would rather have had it list on Wi-Fi and then not get a big pump, but also not be dumped on. I think also it was pretty cool because people got their ultimate OG by holding, and the price really didn't move. So if you weren't a paper hander, then you could have gotten your ultimate OG roll pretty easily without risking anything. I personally didn't do that because I don't like to risk those types of things, even though I played Risk Coin. But it is what it is. I'll get the airdrop for the OG, whatever the OG NFT is. I'll see how that is. Maybe I get a rare. If there are rarities, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see Risk Coin going absolutely crazy until it's listed on MinSwap. I also really did not like. Okay, it did pull it up. I did not like the way that Wi-Fi works. And I've spoken to the people over at Wi-Fi. I think they're awesome people, but I'm not a fan of how this works. So let's do like a limit order. And let's say that you had, you wanted to sell your ADA, convert it to risk, whatever. It doesn't do what it doesn't do what it does on MinSwap. I really wish I could just bring up MinSwap right now, but for whatever reason, it's just not opening. But if you go over to, so slippage is what I was talking about. People will set their slippage too high, and that's why it usually pumps, and bots buy it. So it forces people to buy at much higher prices, and it pumps. But I put my slippage at 5% because you can. But when you do a limit order, does it work like this? But when you're selling it, it's a bit different. It shows you the amount that you can get, but it doesn't let you put in the price. So if you're looking over on Tab Tools or whatever, and you're like, I want to sell it at 0.40167, you can't just go into Wi-Fi and type in 0.04167. You have to like do the math, figure out how many coins that is in Cardano, and then do it that way. And it's so tedious. It's so annoying. I'm not a fan of that. It's not the worst thing in the world. And I thought that if you clicked this, it would change it, but no. So anyways, that's Risk. I do think Risk is pretty cool. I like the idea of the game. I think the game is as classic as it gets. It's one of the most classic board games that's been out for a very long time. But it is a game. It is an NFT game. And yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things like Metaverse. It kind of has a bad rep behind the name. So I do like it, though. I like Ultimate. I like the team. We'll have to see where it goes. Next thing on the list is Bombers. Now, Bombers, this is an NFT, and I'm pretty hyped for Bombers. I'm not going to lie. Let me go into the Discord and go to Crasher. And if you guys want to mint Bombers, they're minting on August 1st. They're going to have only a 1,500 supply, so that's pretty low. The OGs, they're almost completely full. The whitelists are almost completely full. If you are an Atlanick Ocean holder, though, let me just go show this real quick. You can still enter. So I have a raffle up on Block's website. So here it is right here. You can go view it. This is the second one. We gave away 10 total. This is the second 5 because Block's website only lets you do 5 at a time. So right here, you can enter to win if you have one of the roles in our Discord, which means that you are a holder. So go give that a shot. But what they're building is kind of like, you know how mutants have raffles? They have their own raffles that were built by them. And then on top of that, they're going to be putting in like a social media platform and a trading platform all in one, so that you don't need to go search for maybe mutants or JPEG store. You don't have to like go back and forth between those tabs or those websites. It'll, in theory, all be on one. So do I think that they're going to beat JPEG store? Probably not. Do I think they're going to be better than mutant raffles? Again, probably not. But if they can do something pretty decent on all of their on their platform, and they kind of bring it in together and it works fine, I don't see why people wouldn't use it. I still don't think it's going to beat JPEG. I don't think it's going to beat Mutant. but I think it could do pretty fine. These NFTs as well. I've been following Greed a little bit recently. He's been nailing some calls. I know he's pretty bullish on these. He has been pretty aware that he plans to pump and dump them. So take that for what it's worth. I think that's what pretty much everybody does, though. And I have respect for people who say that that's what they're doing because, I mean, it's obvious. You might as well just be transparent about it. But yeah, there's really not much to go off of. Their team's pretty cool. They reached out to me. They're very interactive, or active, I should say. You know, they're always out there looking for ways to push their NFT project. And if you're going to want an NFT to mint and flip, you're going to want it to be from a team that's, you know, willing to put their name out there and talk to anybody. Yo, what's up, man? Stay Winning. Shout outs to Stay Winning. Go check out his YouTube channel as well. What's up, homie? And if there's anything that I'm missing, you know, Winning, if you think, you know, I'm missing some things, let me know. It was going to be me and Clean today, but I think he's on vacation. So, yeah, solo in this one. I don't usually solo stuff, so I'm just going to ramble for a bit. Winning. When is mint? The mint is on August 1st, 1,500 supply. It's going to be really hard to get a whitelist at this point, but like I just said, if you do go over to the blockinvestmentgroup.com, I have a giveaway for 5 bomber whitelist if you are an Atlanick Ocean holder. So go check it out. Let's go see what else we got on the list. Brave Dogs are having a mint. Now, I know about Brave Dogs. I don't know about their mint. So this might take me a little bit to look up. Let me hide this as well while I search. All right, bring it back over. Brave Dogs info. I believe they're minting something else. It's been a minute, so I'm trying to catch up along with you guys. This is normally, you know, normally I'd start with like, hey, how are you doing, Clean? And you'd be like, how are you doing, Nick? And I'd be like, oh, well, I've been busy and I've been creating my business. And I would talk about my business so you'd know why I'm not up to date on everything right now. But just take my word for it. Me and my brother are starting up a landscaping business, and it's going all right. We got a few clients in the neighborhood, and the neighborhood's a brand new neighborhood. So every time there's a new client or a new home being built, we have our like advertisement up in the office where they kind of do like the model home. So we'll see. It has a lot of potential. I'm pretty hyped about it. Let's see. 717. The wait is over. Can you not see? Pre-sale sold out. Treasury reserved. So that's 1,500. Okay, so you'll be able to mint more if you're a pass holder or dog tag holder. And then there's a Brave list and public, 800 only. Experience pass holder. Wait, experience. Oh, this is the price. Okay. So on July 28th, when is that? It's like a week and a half-ish. There's going to be these 4,888, which it looks like 1,500 are already taken out of supply. So about 3,000 roughly. Let's see what you get. Mint details. Oh, so this is actually their PFP collection. That's pretty cool. I remember talking to them back in the day before they were even ready for this. I don't know what the difference is between the PFP and the experienced pass holders, the dog tag holders. If anybody knows in the chat, let me know. I'm going to try to find it. If not, maybe it's in the light paper. But they've been awesome. I mean, this team right here has probably done every single coin mint in like the last 2 months, 2.5 months, maybe 3. They did Risk. They did Bank. They did, I mean, everything. I'm not going to go down the list. They did everything. Let's see. So these are their dogs. Having a Brave dog as a companion confers upon you complete proprietorship of the artistic work. Okay. Cast votes for proposals. Okay. With the other ones, can you not also cast votes? I'll check that out. Exclusive access to all upcoming tools, staking rewards, and partner staking platforms. It's not a lot of rewards, But if they are good, like if the coin is actually worth staking for, then that could be really good. Exclusive access. Same with the tools. I think the tools are probably the most important part. Ownership of the artwork we've already known. That kind of doesn't take it too far. Same with casting votes and being a part of a project. People don't really seem to care too much, in my opinion, about that. Whoops, left that up for too long. But as far as these tools, that's what I would like to see. Can we see what tools? Upcoming tools. Perfect. Is a platform that aims to bring pioneering utilities. We are working on multiple tools. An exclusive tool. Okay, so they're not talking too much about their tools in the light paper. Maybe this just isn't updated yet, though. But yeah, I could see why that's important. Tools, dying here. Tools are definitely important if you're a project owner, or it depends if there's like trading tools or like a discount, something like that that you could use. But they're coming up. That's kind of a pricey mint, 165 to 175. But Brave Dogs have been killing it. If we go, let's go check out their other collections to see. Because I know that they're doing well. I just don't know how well. Floor is 2,200 on those 300. So that's the experience pass. And then what about the dog tags? Dog tags are at 1,580. Holy crap. These are really killing it. They'll probably do very well. I don't see this team, staying below floor price just based off of their other passes and the utility. This is probably a good mint too. I'm going to put this on the good mint bank in my head. Check out Laundromat. Somebody shouted out Laundromat to me, and I never checked it out. I don't know if this has to do with ADA inmates or if this is something else. I don't know why I have ADA inmates in my head like that. Laundromat. That's it. Bring art. This looks right, but I don't know enough about this. I thought this was an NFT project. I don't know. Might have to skip that one. I don't think I know enough about that to talk about that. Titans. Is this Elysium Titans? This is just regular Titans. I mean, I haven't checked these guys out in a while either. I might as well check them out. Partnered with NF Devils, and SBS to form the trifecta. 512 teams will be accepted. Teams of 4, not a project. So this is an event. It's like a developing event. I wasn't a fan of the devil things. I mean, the artwork is kind of cool. I just don't know what it is. Like devil, Halloween, scary, spooky, those sorts of things, just a little gimmicky, I feel like. But I don't know. Just my opinion. You got to make art of something, right? You could say that probably about anything. Maybe I can find it better in the Discord. Am I in their Discord? I was at one point. Elysium. Nope. At the top, right? Yeah. New member. Verification. Announcements. Oh, wait, you guys can't see any of that. Boom. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How you doing, homie? You been making any music lately? I haven't heard from you in a bit. Step for She Devils. Okay, so the She Devils are still minting. 30%, that was yesterday, have minted. The next 7 people to mint. All right, what about these Titans? I don't know, maybe, oh, here it is, Titan announcements. Doing great, just working a lot. I feel you on that. Oh, why is there no Titan announcements in here? There's got to be what we're talking about, right? Titan, Elysium Titans. I don't see it on their Discord either, though. If they are doing something with Titans, and this is something that I should know, they should do a better job of telling me about it. But I don't know if this is from Elysium Titans or not. This is just somebody just told me check out Titans, and I was like, will do. So next one is book.io. They're minting like a coin. So let's see if they want to talk about it. Book. Yeah, they're book tokens. So this was 15 hours ago. So sometime today or tomorrow, the book initial token offering is going to come in place. And I think you need to own one of the Bibles, the Gutenberg or Glutenberg or whatever it is. You need to own one of those Bibles, and then you can get into the pre-sale. Will not escalate with time. The price will be set. We will announce the price tomorrow. You must have a Gutenberg to get in. Okay. Yep. So I don't know. That's probably going to do pretty well. I think book.io has been killing it, but I don't know much about their token. I don't know how this is going to interact with the books. If, I really need, do they have a Discord? Let me see. Token info. What is book token? Utility loyalty token can be considered stored reading energy. Readers can earn book through the read to earn loyalty system. When they consume digital books, earned tokens can be spent to obtain new books at a reduced price and some digital books. So, okay. That is cool. Because I feel like a lot of people bought these books and they say that you can sell those books when you're done with them, but I feel like you'd rather get tokens and just read them. Additionally, creators rely on book to access anonymous user and reading analytics and utilize an enterprise marketing system. So creators rely on book to access anonymous user and reading analytics. So you're getting access to people's data, I think, by using books, but not specific. Like you wouldn't get necessarily Atlanick data. You would get, the total amount of people who maybe read this book or how many hours this book was read, something like that. That's what I believe. It looks interesting. Again, I don't know about all the specifics. I don't think the specifics are hype. They don't have that, but they're legitimate coins trying to do legitimate things. And I think you just look at the team and just trust it. That's kind of how a lot of NFTs and these coins have been performing. It's either you like the team and you just, close your eyes and mint, or you analyze everything and you're just like, well, this is stupid, and you don't buy it. So I think book.io has a chance to do very well. Cornucopias mint. Yes, I did want to go over this. So Cornucopias had another mint. I know. Another one. It was their Valley race work. Hey, just came in. Did you already talk about Riskcoin? A little bit. Yeah, we went over Riskcoin. I thought I was going to have my partner here, so I was going to talk a bit more about just, other people's thoughts rather than my own. So I kind of went through it a bit quick. But yeah, Riskcoin was just one of those coins that I thought it was going to do something different. But I'll go back to it. Because it was listed on Wi-Fi, I think that's why it didn't go crazy. And I think that is good that it didn't go crazy because it allowed you to get those OG statuses, the ultimate OGs. But because it wasn't listed on MinSwap, it didn't have the bots that kind of push it and then all the slippage to push it even higher. So you didn't get those parabolic gains that you would have gotten from Bank or Cock and those other coins that pumped and dumped. So that was a little frustrating. But the good part is you didn't get dumped on. You know what I mean? And if you do believe in Riskcoin, it's still an absolutely fair price to get in. I would go back to the chart, but it's just too annoying to find the Wi-Fi. Actually, is there still a tap tools? Do I still have a tap tools open? I do. Yeah, so we can go check out Risk. I do want to buy Risk again because I sold it at like here-ish in this range. I think I sold it on the way down. This was the first day. And I was just like, I've seen this before. I hate getting dumped on. You know, I do believe in Ultimate and I do want my Ultimate OG roll, but I don't want to be dumped on even more. So I made like 180, 280 roughly. That was it. But, you know, it's lower than when I sold and I do plan on getting back in. I want to bottom tick one of these. I know it's stupid. I know it's hard, but I want to bottom tick one of these. Because I think as soon as it lists on MinSwap, the bots are going to find it. It's going to be a brand new coin. So unless you know ahead of time that this is going to be listed on MinSwap, and then you turn off your bot so that you don't accidentally buy up a bunch of this token that people have already had the chance to buy, you know, then I could see some people winning. But I don't know. I could see some bots getting wrecked. I could see that. That would be amazing, honestly. I would be so happy if you bought in right now. This is pretty much pre-sale price. Pretty much. I was having a holiday, so I had to buy and swim. So I had no idea it went down so much. Fair enough. I mean, it's basically pre-sale price. If anybody wanted to and you missed out on the pre-sale, or you thought, oh, it's not fair, only OGs or only people who have been here can get, it's not true. It's not true right now. And if you believe in it, I mean, this is basically rock bottom, unless you start to have people who bought in the pre-sale willing to sell for a loss. It's the only way it goes down from here. So I don't know. I'm really interested to see what it does. I mean, like I was saying earlier too, I think that these coins that have legitimate things going on, and I'm not saying that Risk is illegitimate, but what I'm saying is it's a game trying to build a game, and people don't like the NFT game or the NFT metaverse or the NFT world. They just hear NFT and they're just like, nah. The top 100 get something special. That's how it always is. I honestly try not to pay attention to that at all because I feel like it throws me off from true trading, and it makes me want to like buy more, and I just get wrecked whenever I try to follow that. But if you are one of those people that, you know, getting in top 100 doesn't cost you too much, maybe you have more ADA than I do, and you believe in the project, then I don't see anything wrong with that. Especially if you get in right here, like at a very fair price. I would not be doing it at, you know, double, triple the value. For sure would not be doing it. I'd be doing it either right here or I wouldn't be doing it. But we'll see. The other coins that I think are going to do well are like true coins, you know, like Indy and AADA, LQ probably. I bought into this other coin, actually, Anx, I think it was called. How's it doing? Am I getting wrecked? Or I put in 500. It's now 434. I'm not getting wrecked, but I'm not doing well. Yeah, this is like a security token. And the way that it works is when you buy something with Anx, or if you use like their sidechain or something like that, I'm not even sure how it works, then it mints your transaction data, and then you're sent that mint. So if you want to see what I did, or if I just want to keep record of what I did, the only way to view it is to have that minted NFT. And then you can choose, once you do the transaction, to send the NFT to the recipient, like to whoever you're sending or buying from, and they can choose to burn it for what's actually in it. In this case, if I was buying something, they would be burning it for ADA. Or if I was the NFT buyer, then I would be burning it for my NFT. So it's kind of cool. It's a little bit long-winded, though. I just feel like there should be like a streamlined method if they wanted to do that, rather than having me have to go to my wallet and sign a transaction and then wait for it to come through and then go into my wallet again and then sign another transaction. That's the only thing. If they could streamline this, I think it would be great. But Kopi up 17% is wild. That is so crazy. I guess Kopi does this, huh? That's pretty cool, though. What is the all-time? Ooh. So we're okay. Let me keep going back. I want to see how far this goes. Interesting. Kopi really is set up for some some crazy moves. This is a triple top though, or even a quadruple top. So I wouldn't be buying this. It's just interesting. Do you know what makes Wi-Fi special? I mean, I talked a little bit about Wi-Fi. I'm not too happy with the way that Wi-Fi works in some ways. I don't know why the bots couldn't get to it. So if you have any insight on that, that would be great. I would love to know. I thought that people just didn't set up bots to check Wi-Fi, but maybe the way that it works just prevents botting. I'm not sure. If that's the case, everybody should launch on Wi-Fi first, 100%. But the way that slippage works and the way, actually not slippage, this is it right here. The way that limits work, I'm just not a fan of. I think they could simplify this. But yeah, let me know. If you know what makes Wi-Fi special, if there is like some special sauce that prevents bots, then Wi-Fi is goated. And everybody should be launching on Wi-Fi first. Also, how long does it take, right? Because like I've been noticing these coins will launch and then they'll be like, all right, give us like 2 to 3 hours to send out refunds and send the coins. And then give us like 3 to 5 hours to launch on this DEX. Do they already have the talks with the DEX beforehand? Or does it always take 4 to 5 hours after sending out the pre-sale? Like, how does that work? And why is it always so delayed? And actually, that was something Risk did very well. They had their public at 4, and I was at work, and I had my brother watching, and I think it was just like 7. It was like 6:30 or 7, I want to say, p.m. So just 3 hours after the public sale, they were already live on Wi-Fi. So that's extremely cool. Let me see what else we got on the list. We have the library passes. I believe these are from inmates. Let me see. Okay, yep. Clean is in Alabama. No worries. All right, so let's go to inmates. See what they got coming up. It's been a while since I checked on them. Let's see. All the psychopaths from the female mint will also be added to the club. Okay, there are many unclaimed whitelists for the library pass. There will be a cutoff of 9 p.m. UTC tomorrow for opening your ticket and giving your full wallet address. It will now become first serve on people who will get in their tickets. Okay, so these are for holders only, I believe. Shout out to the following inmates that will be kindly donating some of their time to the library. Shout out CMAT. Shout out CMAT. I have long conversations with this dude sometimes, like just in my DMs. I love this dude. He's a great guy. Greed, always shout outs to Greed. We will be putting in topics. Other inmates can assign themselves if they want to participate in the future growth of the library. Library pass will be staked for smokes. Okay, a little bit. I set the mint price for the library pass at 2K smokes and 10 ADA. Up or down the prices. All right, so let's go check out smokes. How much is 2K smokes? Wow, what a chart. Well, these are those pump and dumps. Nothing you can really do about it, though, unless you mint it on listed on Wi-Fi first, I guess. Man, trying to find the perfect chart to show you everything. It's above pre-sale, but not by, let's see, it's like 2.5 to 3x pre-sale. So that's not too bad. So at this current price, 0.568. Should be able to do this in my head, but I can't. 0.568 multiplied by 2,000 gives you 113 ADA plus the 10 ADA. So like 120, 130 ADA, give or take. If this doesn't move, is how much it's going to cost for the library passes. Oh yeah, I think I skipped Cornucopias talking about them too. But they minted their race work T3s. These are their other vehicle. These vehicles, I've been told, can fly. And I guess that's the only difference between them. You can use these to explore, whereas the bubble jet and the javelins, I think, are for racing only. So another vehicle, I really wish they would just space these out a little bit. I'm not a fan of vehicle, but I don't know. The bobbleheads, I guess, didn't work out too well, so they went back to vehicles. I'm not sure. You know, slight shots at Cornucopias. I do like their team, but I don't understand why they mint like this. I just don't. But hey, you know, I'm just a nobody while this $1 million company is over here building stuff. I like corn, but it's a lot of mints. Exactly, man. It's too many mints, but it's too many vehicle mints. Like, bro, switch it up. Do something else. They don't need to be expensive ass vehicle mints, and they also don't need to be land mints or bubble mints. Like, you did it. You did that. That's cool. That's great. You know, the trees were a great idea. The money from the trees go to building more trees. Cardano's all about the trees. You can put the tree in your plot of land too, so it's actually usable. That was a great idea. Those were my favorite mints, honestly, were the trees. But yeah, that's my little rant about corn. I always have a rant about corn. I love them so much. That's why I have a rant about corn, because I want them to succeed, and I just get frustrated. What were we talking about before I went on my little corn rant? We're talking about the library passes, right? All right, let's see if I can figure out the utility for these library passes. Let's see. So far you can stake the library passes. I own a lot of corn items, but haven't done the last couple mints since domes. I haven't either. I don't know if domes or lands came first, but I did try some of the very expensive lands because they were so little. But yeah, I wasn't fortunate enough to get one of those. Death Row Pass will change to 10 smokes a day. Library Pass will be at 5 smokes a day. And they won't need a sell to stake. These numbers may be amended in the future, but they are set for the first year. Happy hunting. Okay. Lands, then domes. Yeah, I think, yeah, I skipped the domes, but then I bought a small dome on a dip because or did I buy a medium? I might have bought a medium because I want to be able to play in their metaverse. And as a content creator, I would like to be able to host people. So I didn't want to go with a small, but I didn't want to pay the price for a large epic or whatever. So I was like, I'll go with a medium. You know, we can host some small things. If it does get bigger, I mean, if Cardano truly blows up and corn is one of the projects that blows up, I have enough assets. We can make it work. But anyways, yeah, I don't know about these library passes other than the staking, but it looks pretty cool. It's ADA inmates. We'll go check their floor price, see how they're doing. It'll probably do well. They have a great community. I think the domes have lots of potential. Agreed. Absolutely agree. We're starting to actually see them go up too. So 300 floor for inmates. And I was talking about domes for Cornucopias, like, and in general, Cornucopias, their coin, their tokens, their NFTs, they're all going up in value. So we'll see. It looks like people are starting to have faith again. 300. I don't even want to look at it. I hate doing this to myself. I had I don't remember the gang. What was the class? I had a psychopath. I minted it. Oh, okay. It's not much worse. Okay. These were at like 4,000, I want to say, or 5,000, maybe even like 6,000 at one point. I thought I messed up big time, but it looks like I can buy back. Never mind. 300 library passes are at 120 to 130. It's possible. What's the supply? Anybody know the supply of these passes? Maybe up here. Library pass. Many of you have been pocketed and tagged for will not come forward. I have an issue with the library pass female, man. What is this? Okay, so The library pass is like an alpha pass. Okay. Okay. So you can get your staking, you can get your 5 smokes per day, and you can get your alpha, kind of like, just similar to an alpha pass. And then release Gang Wars version 1 is supposed to be coming up shortly after this. If Gang Wars is fun, I don't know how they're going to do it. It doesn't even have to be fun. You can look at Mikosi, right? Like, I'm not saying Mikosi is boring, but it's not the greatest game in the world. It's just a regular game. And people are playing that because you can make money. So as long as you can actually make money somehow, however they set up their tokenomics to work and how this game's going to work, could be decent. I think it's a short-term thing, though. I don't see some of these more basic games becoming big unless they start with a small game and then have it work for a few weeks, maybe a few months. I don't see it lasting for more than a few weeks. And then improving it maybe month after month or every few months, if you could improve it. But we'll see. I am a big gamer and I am a fan of NFT games. And I do think that that's the future. I just think where we're at right now in terms of development and how quickly things can be developed with small teams and a small amount of money, we're not developing anything that people are actually going to love to play. We're just not. We're kind of making like flash games that you would play while you sit in your home ec class in like middle school and just, laugh with your friends because you're playing a video game on the computer and not actually paying attention. All right, what else we got? And then I think the last thing we'll cover here is tool heads. Tool heads I just found out about. And where is it? I think it's not in this one. Let me go to this one. Oh, it's not in that one either. Tool heads is from CNFT.io. Just check this out one more time. Tool heads. So CNFT.tools. Why did I say .io? CNFT tools. They're the team. They made DGAF. DGAF went crazy. And that's actually what has me a little bit worried because DGAF was another meme coin. They did great. It went parabolic, but then it crashed and it kind of did nothing and nothing was really talked about. It was just another like hype mint and dip. So I'm hoping Toolheads is not like that. Toolheads is going to be an NFT made by the team that's going to give you access to tools that they create, maybe even like some revenue share and stuff like that. So it's going to be similar to TapTools Tappy, but not exactly. It'll be CNFT Tools version of it. I do think it can compete. I do think that it will probably flip decent, but unless they have tools that are coming out and releasing quickly or just that much better than Tappy, it might fade. We'll have to see. But if anybody is a content creator or owns a project or just wants your project to give out spots, they do have a tweet somewhere. Let me find it. Click on CNFT.tools. And all you have to do is click. Here it is. So this link right here, it's that. Just scroll on CNFT tools. But this is a whitelist for collabs. You just applied this and yeah, you have a shot. A lot of people are doing this, so don't feel bad if you don't get a shot. Don't feel bad if your project doesn't get picked. But I think they look pretty cool. They're nothing crazy. Let's see if I can find some artwork. I think I used artwork on the cover for this video too. So this one looks pretty cool. And this reminds me a lot of Disco Solaris. So I don't know if they use the same artist as that. Like I said, I just figured them out or found them out this morning. So yeah, we'll see. They don't have the craziest amount of reactions. Yo, what's up, America? What up, dude? They don't have the craziest amount of reactions on their tweets talking about it, but they also don't have none other than that one, but that's not from them. Let's go to, let me go back to CNFT tools. I want to see how many they have, how many reactions they have. Introducing, so this was March 30th. That was a while back. This had a pretty decent amount of reactions are on the CNFT calendars. So this one, see, not that many. This was only 32 minutes ago. I'll give it some time. 4 hours ago. They're decent, actually. Okay. They're decent. Very disco, right? They do look just like disco. Like, look at this. All right, let me pause it right here. Let me do, hold up. I want to do a side by side. Let me go find one of the more in-depth pictures that we were just looking at. So this one, let me bring this one up. I'll do this, and then I'll go here, and then JPEG, and I'll open up a disco. Why is this open? What is? Am I right? Like the neck, right? Like it's in the neck and the lines and the shading. I mean, it's also in the colors, but the skin, such thick black lines too for the outline. Very thick, very thick. I don't know. Looks like it to me. But yeah, if anybody has anything else that you want me to cover, want me to look at, got any questions, want to talk about what you guys did with your plays, feel free. I'm going to hang around for probably another 5-10 minutes. Got to be same person, just flipped, right? A lot of these things look a little similar. I don't know how similar, though. I don't know. I get very, very much disco vibes from it. So let's go check out like the actually, I want to keep that open. Let's go check out like the top. Earth nodes, floor back to 93K. That's crazy. Like I talked about with book.io, you're going to need one of these Gutenberg Bibles in order to mint their tokens. So that's probably why they're falling now, because I think their token was today or is today. So the hype and run up already happened. Good art, but do we know if they will add on utility? So the utility for the CNFT tools is going to be probably some of the things that they've already offered. I know that I've spent ADA to ask them to make roles in my Discord. So if you hold 1 to 4 oceans, you're an ocean holder. They did that. Same with the whale holder if you hold 5 or more. And then same with the Poseidon role if you hold 10 or more. So I do know that they help with stuff like that. I don't know what else they offer. It's been a year since I've spoken with them and actually used them. Also, I might as well just throw this out there. I was affiliated to some degree with NFT Seeker. I was on the team for like a few days even, but then it just kind of fell apart. Their programmer, Miguel, was the dude who programmed my Atlanick Ocean bot in my Discord. And he's kind of, AWOL. I don't know where he went. So if anybody can create a weighted bot based off of how many NFTs that you own and a rarity, because commons are 1 weight, uncommon are 3, and mythical are 10. If anybody can do that, hit me up. I'm looking for, fair prices. Honestly, Miguel was practicing on my Discord, so he was doing all of that for free, and it was amazing. I did tip him here and there, I think only once or twice. But yeah, I know I'm not expecting free, but as close as you can get to it, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep using Block's giveaway on his website. So up here, which is why shout outs to Block. There's 5 whitelist spots given away to holders of Atlanick Ocean up on the blockinvestmentgroup.com. Go check that out. So until then, we'll be using his website. We might be using some other Discord bots that we find, but yeah, we're trying to fix that because it's not ideal. These bubble jets, they are what they are. Tappy by Tap Tools holding up. I think they peaked at 1,500. I think now that CNFT Tools is coming out, these might dip down to about 700, 800 even, while CNFT Tools goes through their mint, because people might be anticipating this to be a very similar offer. You said yesterday someone sold an uncommon for 55. I forgot to put an offer. Damn. That's wild. I could see why people would be selling the Atlanick Oceans, because right now they're not tied to a weight. They were just up until like 2 weeks ago. Of course, the week I had to leave to go to a funeral. But yeah, I haven't had time to really fix that. So if you do hold multiple oceans, just make multiple accounts and then try to win multiple times in Block's Discord. I know it's not perfect. It's not what I want it to be. So I'm trying to fix it. I am. Anyways, tap tools, tappies. I think that they could fall just leading up to NFT tools. NPC army. I've heard some things about this. I think this is just like a, one of those stupid mints, just like a degen mint. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to look into it. The art just tells me everything I need to know. Clay Nation, man, they've been the same price for freaking a year now. I'm so frustrated. At least they're holding, though. At least they're holding. Platypus Cyberpunks, they're holding and doing well. I'm happy that this team's doing well. I do believe in real estate. I think I say this every time. Real estate is probably the best investment ever. So as long as they're legitimate, Platypus should do well long term. Cardano Crocs Club, just a staple. They're doing well. Not sure why, if there's anything specific. Cabins were up to like 770, almost 800 the other day on some announcements of some other, man, what was it? They had announcements for something. Ape Society. Anthony Cardano. Oh, was it Levify? I don't think it was Levify. I thought it was something else. Oh, I can't remember. Kopi is pumping. Yeah, Kopi was pumping earlier when we were checking it out. Is it still pumping? Let me see. Yeah, this is roughly where it was just a few minutes when we checked it out. Like I said, it looks like it's about to blast off, but we've been higher than this, like 4 or 5 times even. So be careful buying here. Be very, very careful. 22% on the day is nothing to scoff at, but man, I mean, stocks too, dude. Oh, before I go, we got to talk about stocks, man. I know everybody hates stocks, but for real, this is going to come to crypto. This is why it's important. This is why I get hyped when I look at it. And there's plenty of plays to make too. So like I just made a play on Disney, actually, because Disney is kind of going through its if you go woke, you go broke movement. And Disney is getting crushed. This is the S&P 500, just most stocks. And you can see we are in this heavy band up, and it looks almost parabolic, but we're staying inside of it. We definitely looks like we're about to come down, at least to here. We are high. But if you go look at Disney, I'll show you why I bought Disney. All right. First up, little thing. Could anybody imagine their childhood without Disney? I'm not saying you love every Disney movie. I'm not saying you love what Disney's become now. I'm just saying, as a child, could you imagine what you would think like or what your childhood would be like without Disney? If you could never go to a Disneyland, if you could never ride any of those rides, if you never saw any of those movies, it's a large impact of our life. So the reason why I'm looking at this, right? We have hit this low, so many times. I feel like I bought it here to break out. I bought it last night. I bought at 86.29, so it's already up $1. And then I bought a call too. I bought one share and I bought a call. I sold out of the call instantly this morning because I don't believe in the recovery too strongly. But when Bud Light went the woke route, right, they lost so much money. I think they went bankrupt even. I don't know for a fact, but they're doing horrible. There's TikTok after TikTok about people throwing them away, about punting them, hitting them with a bat. Nobody's drinking Bud Light. You get made fun of if you bring it to a party. You can't bring it to a party. It's socially unacceptable. But Disney is a little different. Disney did a few woke things. They changed, Ariel to an African-American person, and people were not happy about that because they're trying to say that like they're trying to make everything okay and everything appropriate, when in reality it's just a movie. It's not inappropriate to not make them, a different color, a certain color. It's just a movie. You know what I'm saying? Black people, white people, Asian people, everybody watches the movie. I don't think anybody's butthurt because it's not their ethnicity. But Disney did, and they're getting a bunch of flack for that. But I don't think Disney isn't one of those that you're ready to be like, oh, they went woke, screw them, and just dump Disney. I don't think so. My friend, he has 2 children, and he hates Disney. He hates woke stuff. He every day he'll just complain to me about it. He will go insane. He hates it. He hates it with so much of a passion. And even he has 2 Disney subscriptions so that he can watch it and show it to his children because Disney is very child friendly. And that. maybe not new Disney. Maybe they got some agenda they're trying to push, but you get what I'm saying. Even he has Disney, and Disney, I think this is, let me look at the other point. If you look at all of the total subscribers, subscribers top to bottom streaming, I don't know, something like that. I think Disney's number 3. Oh my God. All right, Paramount's number 1. Disney number oh, that's Discovery. Oh wait, it's going up. So Disney has 118 million. Then it's Crunchyroll, Amazon Prime, Netflix. Okay, so they're like 4th. All right, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. I think Disney is just, man. If you don't think Disney is going to be here long term, then don't buy here. But if you do, I think Disney is on sale. And that's probably one of the only companies. I said it about Coinbase back when it was like 50 to 60. I said it about SoFi at like $5. I said it about Palantir back at like 12. But stocks are, they're overbought right now for sure. But this is eventually going to come to crypto. And this is why I'm hyped. I know a lot of you, you're just like, I don't want to hear about stocks. Fuck Robinhood, man. I get it. I do. I know we came to crypto to get away from this. But this is like the start. If we don't see stocks going up, crypto's not going to go up. A lot of stocks invest in crypto. A lot of companies invest in crypto, right? So we're not going to see money, excess money flowing into an excess market. Let's be honest. That's what crypto is at the moment. It's where money goes if you have a little extra. I mean, I guess that's what stocks are too. But you're not going to see companies doing that until they have a lot of money coming in or profit margins increasing. So now that we're seeing this, I think the next move is to invest into crypto, because there's only 2 moves here. You short the market in anticipation that it comes right back down and we're not out of the woods yet, or you go long thinking this is the start of the next bull run and we're just going to go up and up and up for 7 years straight like we did with the last one, or you invest into crypto, because crypto, we can go look at Cardano, is still nowhere close to its highs, unlike the market. Cardano is basically flat on a 5-year time frame. That is disgusting. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to leave you guys with. Andrew, I see you said, I have seen bottled water selling for higher prices than Bud Light. That is something. That is, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that's everything I got for the day, guys. I appreciate you all for watching. I know this was a little bit different one. I'm just rambling on about some thoughts and stuff, but kind of hard for me to just talk without somebody to bounce it off. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Remember to get outside, see your friends, see your family. We're here to make more money so that we can spend more time with them, and go check out some of these things. I think CNFT tools with tool heads is going to be pretty big. I do think Bombers is going to do really well. And I also think that Riskcoin has a opportunity, once they're listed on MinSwap or somewhere else, to do pretty good. So go check it out. Appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time. Peace.